Hello and welcome to my face. My name's Tyler, I'm a photographer and I live in Los Angeles, California, and I wanted to make a video to talk about how I approach taking portraits and also as an excuse to put a bunch of my photos on YouTube. I do lots of different types of photography: landscapes, city stuff, street photography, product photography, studio stuff, and I love doing all that. But what I like the most and what I tend to do most often is environmental portraits. Environmental portraits are, well, if we look up a definition online, portraits executed in the subject's usual environment, such as their home or workplace, and typically illuminates the subject's life and surroundings. That's a pretty good definition, I think. I think what sets it apart from being just a straight portrait is that the focus isn't just on the subject. It's not just about the person in the photo. It's about the environment that they're in, what they're doing, and most importantly, their connection to that environment. And that's, I think, if you focus on that part, the connection, that's what makes a really good environmental portrait. So for example, this photo of my roommate Peter. This was shot at the Self-Realization Center in Malibu, and it's one of Peter's favorite places. We were hanging out, I had my camera, so I wanted to take a picture of Pete, and there's this area in the garden that's this dome of plants. And I had Peter sit on the bench and waited for him to drop his head and snap the photo. I actually underexposed this photo by accident, but I think it adds to the sort of somber mood of the day, and I love how this photo came out. This next photo I think is a good example of an environmental portrait that sort of crosses into street photography, because I did not know these people. They were hanging out on the pier, and this is literally how they were standing. I didn't pose them or anything, and I saw them and I sort of gestured asking if I could take their photo, and they obliged. I don't think they spoke English. So I took a couple photos and I'm really happy how they came out. I love the sort of nautical theme of his shirt and the contrast of her black dress, and the wind was blowing and it's just sort of this like ocean vibe, and I think it works really perfectly. I shot this one on CineStill 50D film stock, so it looks really sort of cinematic. Here's another example of a photo of a stranger. This guy was just standing on a sand dune on the beach at sunset, skateboard in the sand, headphones in. I just really like the vibe. It's not, you might not think this is a portrait because you can't see the subject's face, but what's more important about this is the connection between the subject and what's going on around them. It's a guy watching the sunset, and that's the story of the photo. That's what makes it an environmental portrait. So now let's just do like a montage, or bring the music up and show you some more photos. And while that's happening, I'll just like hydrate. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Maybe leave a comment or like it or subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna try to do more of this. So until next time, you know, posy vibes and stay hydrated. Bye.